Did you make a good blend?
I think so.
You want more? Do you want more?
I mean,
It's great.
I am Mrs. Nadler, Sarah Alway Nadler, as of today, Kyle's lovely wife, and I
I'm
feel
the
very
husband.
lucky.
I'm the grateful husband to a beautiful, stunning wife. How are you guys feeling? Really good.
Pretty nervous,
Excited.
but really
Nervous.
good.
Sarah looks absolutely stunning.
Kyle looks like a dead muffin as usual. Not surprised.
Feeling great. Feeling really ready.
Feeling grateful. Feeling absurdly grateful. We have the best people in the world around us.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Green was the color of the grass where I used to read at Centennial Park. I used to think I would meet somebody there.
One and only, and I was lucky to get her. So
I was lucky to get you.
Used to work at to make a little money.
It's so good to see everybody.
we finished the champagne bottle. Alexis is gonna see it. We're on a winery campus.
Do you have a preference? Should I mix the white in?
Yeah, mix would be nice. Yeah.
There was some invisible string tying you to me. Bad was the blood of the song in the cab on your first trip to
Oh my gosh. He showed up to our first date in a suit. He came straight from work with a briefcase, and I was like, this guy is serious. He's got his shit together. And he didn't take me to a bar or to his dorm room, so that was a strong start.
When I saw Sarah for the first time, I just loved her ability to hold deep conversations and really like dive into every nook and cranny of, I guess, my life, my reality, and she really strayed away from anything surface level, and I could just tell the level of like care, empathy, and love that she held inside of her, and I think all those things combined, just I knew that she was somebody that I would want to pursue, and yeah, she's a lovely human being. She's my favorite human being on the planet.
Past mistakes and barbed wire, chains around my demons, wool to brave this season.
We'll see.
Sarah feeds you a bite and you also feed yourself a bite.
Videos of grooms who like fed themselves bites of cake, and she like kept showing me them. I was like, what's wrong with that?
Now I send their babies presents. Gold was the color of the leaves when I showed you around Centennial Park. Hell was the journey, but it brought me heaven. Give me the blues and then purple pink skies, and it's cool, baby, with me.
Dearly beloved and honored guests, we are gathered together here to join Kyle and Sarah in the union of marriage. This is a contract not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously. She's laughing. Where did this great love story begin? Well, Kyle and Sarah met in San Diego in 2019. 3 short months into dating, Kyle invited Sarah to travel the world with him to celebrate her graduating from college. She felt at peace and home around Kyle, so she easily said yes. Looking back, it felt like a moment guided by something bigger. They were young, in love, and wide open to the unknown, and somehow they knew they'd be safe with each other. That trip was a true testament to their connection. They navigated language barriers, sleep deprivation, and lots of quality time during their month-long journey abroad. When Sarah got sick, Kyle cared for her. When Kyle got grumpy, Sarah made him laugh. They worked together and learned each other's strengths and soft spots and kept showing up with kindness and warmth. Now they're dreaming about what's next. Buying a home, finally getting that puppy they've talked about for years. She says yes, and continuing to build a life that just feels like them, rooted in balance, growth, and joy. Through all the changes and chapters, one thing has stayed firm. They are each other's home.
Sarah, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me. You've opened my heart and mind to a world I didn't know could exist. You're my best friend, my biggest supporter, and everything I could have ever dreamed of in a partner. You're my warmth, my joy, and my shoulder to cry on during life's tough times, and the first person I want to go to with any exciting life news. You show me the most vulnerable sides of yourself, and you always hold space for me to do the same. No matter where we are or what is going on in the world, you're my home. I love and admire so many things about you, but here are just a few. I love how courageous and confident you are. You're always the first to step outside of your comfort zone to help others feel safe. I love how sensitive you are and how deeply you process and connect with everything and everyone around you. I love that you lead with empathy and sincerity and listen intently. I love your ambition and drive, and that you march to the beat of your own drum. Most of all, I love your open heart and your genuine desire to deeply connect with the people in your life. I was lucky enough to experience this for the first time in January of 2019 on our first date at Bali High in San Diego. We met for dinner at 5:30, and within 10 minutes, I knew there was something so unique and special about you. You carried a level of depth, genuine curiosity, vulnerability, and a desire to peel back the complex layers of our lives that I had never experienced before. We talked and connected on a profoundly deep level for the next 4.5 hours, and that was the first time in my life my server has had to remind me he still needed my credit card and that the restaurant had closed. I felt like I was in my own little world with you that night, and I still feel that way on our dates nearly 7 years later. A testament to the care, compassion, and intentionality you pour into the people you love. I love that you inspire me and gently push me to be the best version of myself, and that our partnership is one of true equality, where we cherish and respect one another fully. While I can't promise to be the perfect husband, here's what I can promise. To always love you deeply and unconditionally. To celebrate you and all of your accomplishments. To always remind you of your incredible beauty, courage, and strength. To always trust and respect you and be your equal in all things. To encourage you to pursue your dreams and provide a safe space to do so. To treasure your presence in my life and never take what we have for granted. To bring silliness into our relationship and make you laugh even when you shouldn't. To give you foot rubs on the couch, write you love notes, and come up with silly nicknames. To hold space for you, to hold your hand and be a shoulder to cry on during life's challenging moments. To always give you in our relationship the best version of myself in the good times and the hard times. Sarah, I will love you fully and honor you all my days. I love you.
Kyle, I wanted to resurface a story that I feel captures our love very well. About 6 months into dating, we took a trip to Croatia. For some reason, everyone around me thought you were going to propose. I kept hearing whispers from my college roommates and my parents saying, "Heads up, he might pop the question on a trip like this. I didn't think much of it. I knew you were too thoughtful and careful to rush a decision like that. Fast forward to the oceanside cobblestones of Dubrovnik. The smell of sea salt and olive oil filled the air. The sun was just about to set and the street performers in front of us started playing Brown Eyed Girl. The crowd went silent as you and I danced in the middle of the square. Suddenly you said, "Hold on one moment, I'll be right back." For a split second I thought, holy shit, this is it? This is what everyone is talking about? He's gonna propose. Shortly after, you came back and realized the situation essentially demanded an engagement. We laughed and giggled as you pretended to get down on one knee and I said, of course. He was actually just confirming our dinner reservation in a quieter spot. I think we were able to laugh about it so effortlessly because somewhere underneath the rush of meeting someone new and being in a Mediterranean paradise, my soul already knew this is my forever partner, and it was only a matter of time until that silly joke actualized into a forever promise. Kyle, that trip was just a glimpse into all the love, adventure, and growth to come. I love that you are open-minded and open-hearted, how you value freedom and crave adventure, how you respect other cultures and walks of life, how you prioritize connection. You're a total stud, and you're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone with me. Thank you for choosing me and letting me experience your loyalty and dedication. Your grounded energy helps me feel balanced and approach the world with a sense of ease. You truly give a whole new meaning to the word gentleman. In a world constantly changing with new challenges and opportunities around every corner, you make me feel like I can settle into the uncertainty, like I can let my guard down, speak softly, and be heard. You've healed something in me that's been waiting generations to be healed. And I promise to never take that for granted. You've also shown me that so much can be said in the silence. You aren't flashy or prideful. You have nothing to prove. You don't preach or pressure. You encourage, you listen with patience, and you offer a soft landing when I am feeling big things, which is really often, like right now. It's in the more gentle, steady ways that you love me that I've learned what partnership really means. And it's because of that love I can stand here today and make these promises to you. I promise to give you the same level of care, presence, and empathy throughout our life together. I promise to let you speak fully before I chime in, to recognize when we are enacting an old pattern, to inspire us to choose love and compassion instead, to keep us focused on how we can learn and grow, to be your partner and your best friend, to always be your biggest advocate, and to make you laugh as often as possible. I will also promise to keep the romance alive and to hold your hand through all of life's challenges. I'm so ready to be your wife, although truthfully, I felt like I was since that fated night in Dubrovnik.
Kyle, do you stand here today, open-hearted and present, choosing Sarah as your partner in life, with trust, love, and a commitment to grow together through all of life's changes?
I do.
Then Kyle, as a symbol of these vows, will you please place the ring on Sarah's finger? And now Sarah, do you stand here today, open-hearted and present, choosing Kyle as your partner in life, with trust, love, and a commitment to grow together through all of life's changes?
I do.
Then Sarah, as a symbol of these vows, please place the ring on Kyle's finger. How do they feel?
Fantastic.
How time?
Well, to make your relationship work, it'll take love. You've got that. Continue to date each other and take time to show each other that your love and your marriage grows stronger with time. It'll take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for one another. And it will take dedication to stay open to one another and to continue to grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey that you both have pledged here today. So now, by the power vested in me by the state of California, it is my honor and delight to declare you married. Kyle, you can kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, can I introduce to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Nedler?
We did it! Oh my god. Amazing.
He's my husband.
You're my wife.
We're hitched.
I like the way you say my name, babe. I like the way you say my name, babe. Yeah, I like the way you say my name, babe. Yeah, I like the way you say my name, babe. Oh, I like the way you say my name, babe.
It's a video, actually.
I'm so sorry. Her husband. She's a wife now.
I think just continuing to come together and
Yeah.
grow together, and
He's felt like my husband for so long.
she's felt like my wife for so long.
I'm excited to get a dog, and I'm excited to just like keep having good conversations about our goals and how we can just be the best versions of each other and support ourselves and support each other through these journeys.
Yeah. And our families just
Yeah.
continue to come together
Our family is
and
everything.
bond.
Period.
And our community and
Yeah.
just everything
We're
we
very
built
lucky.
together is, yeah, we're very grateful for it. I couldn't imagine building it with anybody else.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at it.
I know.
Are you kidding me? Look at the vineyards in the back. Are you kidding me?
Laying in my baby's arms. I was laying in the sand. I was laying in the sand. Laying in the sand where the water meets the land. Where the water meets the land. When I heard a voice that called me. When I heard a voice calling me, I thought I heard my baby calling me from the deep, calling me from the deep. So I dove into the tide. So I dove into the tide. In the shadows deep and wide. What a song I heard. Whoa, what a song. 1,000 mermaids singing, boy, your baby, she's gone. Boy, your baby, she's gone.
You know, as a parent, you know, to have the baby girl, you know, you held her in your arms, and she's just turned into such a woman, such a beautiful, caring, intelligent, and vibrant person. And Kyle, we couldn't be more thrilled that you were the person that she's going to share her life with. So thank you very much. So, you know, a big factor in determining whether Kyle would fit into our side of the family was a card game called Pitch. During the COVID years, we spent many marathon nights playing this card game, and it teaches you, how to make decisions, how quick you are, how you can you bluff, can you make practical decisions, and Kyle's a numbers guy, right? So he's a finance guy. We figured he'd be able to pick it up, quite nicely, and but the one thing that he did not factor into this whole thing, or nor I, is that the factor of how alcohol and tequila and wine would play into this. So let's just say it was a little bit of a learning curve for Kyle, but let's just say the guys are in the plus now when it comes to. Okay, well, there was also smack talk in there too, which he has learned very nicely. So let's just say the potty mouth that my daughter kind of now you know where it came from. So it came from our card games. So back in November of 2023, Kyle came to me and asked for Sarah's hand in marriage. Very sweet, very traditional approach, and I probably gave a smart aleck response, but I said, of course, yes. They've talked about their Croatia trip, but this is after that. It's December, holidays, one would think maybe that's a good time to propose, but nothing happened. Another month goes by, nothing happened. Basically, they had so many opportunities, very nice trips, and where you would expect. And of course, there was pressure from Linda here, my wife, who was really thinking, this is going to happen now. But 7 months later, yes, in May of 2025, Kyle proposed, and what Kyle didn't know is my permission had an 8-month expiry, so he just got in right under the wire on that. He would have to come back and get additional permissions. A second later, Linda and I have been married for going on 37 years, and that is true. And it is truly the happiest and the best 28 years of my life. But I'm bummed. Yeah. Well, Linda would say 25 years. But really, the truth is that it has been the best 40 years of my life. And we met on the parade route for the Rose Bowl parade in January 1st of 1986. And our marriage has been full of happiness and love and friendship. And that's what we wish for you. And so with that, I say let's raise our glasses and wish them happiness and love and friendship in your journey together.
Sarah really showed a lot of caring for other people, a lot of consideration, and we were really impressed. And a very thoughtful person. And so we realized that Kyle was really very fortunate to find someone like this. And even though that was 6 years ago, they really complemented each other, and we thought that they could have a future together. And so here they are tonight as husband and wife, and we're really pleased to see that. So to reflect on the love that Sarah and Kyle so clearly share, I'm going to turn to a favorite author of mine, Oscar Wilde, who had a lot to say about marriage, and a lot of it really wouldn't be appropriate for a wedding, if you follow some of his writing. But he did write one thing that I really like, and he wrote that the consciousness of loving and being loved brings a warmth and richness to life that nothing else can bring.
Brian, sorry, Brian, I'm gonna sneak in here. I have just one more quick thing because it just happened just a few minutes ago. One of the tables over here was enjoying their meal, and I've joked about fairies coming out of this is such a beautiful place. A frog landed on their table from the sky. Now that happens. We were in Australia, a beetle fell on our table, stuff like that. However, someone took the initiative to look what that means, and in different cultures. And what that means is really good fertility. Sorry, you can't argue with ChatGPT, right? I mean, that's kind of.
Kyle and Sarah, congratulations. I'm so happy for the both of you and the journey you're beginning together. Over the years, I've been able to see you both learn from each other, grow alongside each other, and bring out the best in each other. And I've seen you both be a wonderful aunt and uncle to little Oliver. In your marriage, I hope you always remember to continue to cherish each other, learn from each other, and to grow with each other. Sarah, I'm overjoyed that you and Kyle found each other all those years ago. When we first met you, I knew you and Kyle had a special connection. You make him the happiest I've ever seen him. And I saw him when he was eating Oreo cookies at his dessert-loving peak, so you know that means a lot. I'm now lucky enough to call you my sister. I couldn't ask for a better one. Congratulations on this special day. Although it's already felt like you've been part of our family for years, welcome to our family. Kyle, my little brother, this is also your special day. Congratulations on taking this next step with Sarah as your life partner. You've always been a great brother, and I've seen you grow into a kind, thoughtful, and caring person. And I've always hoped you'd find someone who matched you in those same qualities. You have. And I know that you two will not only have an amazing group of friends and family surrounding yourselves, but will always look out for each other. Remember that if either of you ever feel like you're in trouble, or like 5-year-old Kyle when he accidentally locked himself in a room, now and always you have each other to get through it. The great thing about this journey is that it means you never have to do anything alone. Whether it's something that's difficult in the moment, or happens to be longer than 5 minutes, you have the strength together to handle it. So I'd like to raise a glass to toast Kyle and Sarah. Congratulations to you both, to your love, and your happy ever after.
Today is a beautiful day. We all get to share this new memory because of the love you and Sarah have forged. Sarah, if only I could go back in time and explain to a younger Kyle that it was actually possible for someone who still pretended to be Legolas at 12 years old, still had a shot at this whole thing. I thought we were done for considering no girls ever wanted to come on quests with us, and they were good quests. We won every time, okay? So Sarah, just know you're marrying a professional, all right? So, if somebody ever pillages your flock of sheep, Kyle's got you, okay? Sarah, you bring such a soothing presence to Kyle. You offer him something nobody else can, and I see it deeply in his soul. I share with you somebody who equally sees all the good that Kyle is. A loyal, empathetic, and loving husband whose now wife is a mirror of himself.
Anyone lucky enough to have Sarah in their life knows how special she is. She has this way of spotting when something's wrong, and she just asks all the right questions, and she gets you to self-reflect, and then she gives you the most gentle assessment imaginable, and it's usually so accurate that you're like, why didn't I realize this? When Sarah offers her energy or her time, it's unconditional. It's this seemingly unlimited source of light. And when she met Kyle, we watched the light circle back to her. The love you give so effortlessly is the same love that's holding you here tonight. It's in every moment of joy and laughter, every tear, every beautiful detail of this day is a reflection of you. It's in the love that Kyle will show you every day, thoughtful, unconditional, full of intention and patience, exactly like you deserve.
Kyle, thank you so much for providing Sarah what she so graciously outpours to the people that she loves. Unconditional love, support, and compassion. It makes us feel so good knowing that she's met a man who honors her highly sensitive self while also pushing her out of her comfort zone. You are the safety net that she retreats to in times of anxiety and her partner in traveling the world. You fully embrace her love of planning themed parties. You've moved across state lines with her not once but twice, and we just could not have imagined a better man for our Sarah.
Kyle. Your girlfriend is no longer your girlfriend. It's an inside joke. It's between Kyle and I. It's a 2-for-1 special. Hopefully he got it. It wasn't all fun and games with Kyle, though. The second we stepped back into the classroom, Kyle would transform into a nerdy little schoolboy. He'd get straight A's and had me wondering if maybe he was no longer reading Captain Underpants. And maybe he had moved on to Albert Einstein stuff. But I guess that's what happens when a librarian and an hematologist have a baby. They make a bookworm. I can always count on you for guidance, a laugh, or a shoulder to cry on. You're seriously my North Star. Speaking of stars, Sarah, thank you so much for helping him burn even brighter. Your smile and energy is contagious. You make Kyle and everyone around you feel infinite. I know Sarah's into astrology, so together, you guys form a new constellation, one that I call the River Rat. The River Rat is intelligent, loyal, thrifty, brave, adaptable, friendly, honest, loving, and empathetic. I want to thank you both so much for being amazing people. We are all so grateful to know you and beyond blessed to be able to call you guys our friends. I love you guys so much. And I want everybody to hold up the fine brute that we have in these flutes. And cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Nadler.
I am not the only traveler who is not repaid his debt. I've been searching for a trail to follow again. Take me back to the night we met. And then I can't tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do.